Hey there, I am JB, and for today we're going to find out if Deluge is really that bad compared with Sunken. And the reason why I've chosen this map is because in the last episode I asked you guys what to do. After a continuous season of bad weather, the water level in a local river has risen. Unfortunately, the aging upstream dam, already weakened by recent seismic activities, collapsed, causing the reservoir to drain. You have been tasked with restoring its spillway before it gets any worse. I mind my English, but if you want to correct me on certain words, just go ahead. I really don't mind that. Operation Deluge, Eastern Europe Autumn. A season of harsh weather. Oh boy, look at all of that. Oh. You know, I like how it's raining. Yes, please, because it has been hot here in the Netherlands for a couple of days. I've been sick for a couple of days. This is refreshing.
Lots of folks are flooded out of here. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Since you'll need your base of operations up and running, I recommend checking out the machine yard. From there, you can drive up to Sandwing, the settlement next door. I'm sure you'll find a good spot. Oh! And that cool Lynx scout vehicle we prepared for you? Well, it's somewhere. You can laugh, but I don't know where exactly, as nobody bothered keeping proper records. At least I know that you can find it in the Eastern Highlands.
Oh man, I'm just enjoying this rain for a minute. This is what I've been saying in the last episode too, you know. Do we choose sand, or do we choose sand, rain, sand, just for a little cool down? Maybe it's not too bad afterwards. Alright, so in this case we got two objectives. The area that we need to scout for a base is on the left, and the new vehicle is on the top. You know what? New vehicle sounds delicious. Let's see how bad this map actually is. So far I'm really enjoying the rain. And I can also open the garage. Oh, I just want to spawn in this crane and show exactly what I meant with decoration piece. So that thing here on the back, that is what I was wondering, like, what is that exactly? If anyone knows, let me know in the comment section. I'm actually gonna change my mind. I'm gonna take this guy, and the reason why I'm taking this guy is because the air intake is high as possible, while the other vehicles don't have that option. Anyways, let's just try to go via the normal road at first and see, you know, what the options will be. Okay, we have, it seems like a sand quarry right here at the left, which is nice. Allows you, yep. Now I wonder why people say that this map is harder than Sunken. Is it because there is a lot of mud, or is it because you have to drive around a lot? Now I actually had one comment of someone that was actually saying that this map is only hard at the beginning, but along the way, as you make things more easier for yourself, the map actually becomes very nice. So that gives me hope. Right. So is that all? There is a road going that way, I see. Now on this map, I have understand there are only 5 toys to be found, which thank you for the comment on that one. Okay, I can see that it's gonna take a long time to get somewhere. Which building roads is going to be a big part of this map. Now I want to make things a little bit more easier by exploring a little bit in the area where I'm at, so I can already decide, are we going to build some roads here and there. A lot of cracked landscape over there. Right, I see, and that is via here or via there. Another river. So what I think I want to do is, after grabbing that new vehicle, whatever it is, and of course do the base, and then hopefully it opens up a little bit of the fog of war on the map. And then I think it's time to already start building roads for where I can and have been. Alright, you know, this map is very very muddy. I can see how it just takes a lot of time to get somewhere. It's not per se yet horror. However, I'm going to build a lot of roading. Some people will recommend me to build bridges. Now the only downside I think of bridges is like, oh, you need to get some extra resources, you need to move a lot, you know, get some trees, get the trees in the log truck, bring it to the area. Now of course bridges are super handy on spots where pouring sand is gonna take a million years.
Good grief. This is going to sound a little crazy, because it is. This local fisherman is asking for a, let's say, sizable amount of wooden logs. He wants to build his own dam downriver to protect his fishing nets. But hey, if the man wants to pretend to be a beaver, who am I to deny him that experience? Anywho, if you want to, having him owe us a favor can't hurt.
That's kind of funny. Last night, actually, on the Steam forum, I read about someone saying that it's missing something, and then someone was commenting that some kind of a crackhead in the middle of the woods wanted to have some logs. Maybe he was missing that. So apparently this is the crackhead that wants to have some logs. I'm thinking, before I start doing any like roading around here, maybe I should deliver ASAP some stuff to this guy. You know, if he's going to close this river off and make a dam, this will become much more drier, right? Which gives me, in the end then, less of work to fill in the river with sand, to say. For some reason, and you know, maybe I should try the new machine. The crane of the logging truck, it's a bit funky sometimes. But cutting down the trees is actually a lot of fun. Wait, huh? Don't I have that? Oh, it has a pipe thingy. Man, the only thing I find a bit difficult, but that's because of the light at the moment. With the sun in the face, is to see where I need to drive. Now, of course, we have this terrain scanner, but it doesn't really help because it's too deep. Unless it just bugged out or broken. Alright, let's unlock the base, and then I'm thinking to buy some new forestry equipment, and I see if I can get them to, well, I need to get one vehicle to the dude that wants to have the logs, right? I'm really wondering what's going to happen with that. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, let's just go around there, just to be sure.
It's a minor miracle the machine yard is still standing. With our usual luck, there'd be a crater instead. Yet, here it is. And it just needs some dust brushed off. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Alright, what do we all have around here? Now, I'm already going to assume from the north tunnel where we came out of, we're going to need to do some convoying, so we're going to need to build a road anyways from that area. Oh boy, look at this. They just put this rock here for you to see what we're gonna get into. Wow, this is an amazing view though. Did it open up something? Not really. Okay, we got power lines, steel beams, important for the bridges, and a machine yard. So, there are two things I have on my own menu to do. First of all, we wanna bring this dude some logs and see what will happen, and based on what happened, we know if we wanna build roads, bridges, and that good stuff. What I would like to do is buy some new forestry equipment, which I guess, first of all, hey, why were they two again? Wait, no, this is the old stuff, right? Yeah, this is the old stuff. I don't want no old stuff. But what is this? It's like a grabber, but I haven't really been using such a thing as yet. Alright, in this case, I need this guy. Look at the way how that's attached. Look at it. Holy moly, that's a Woodwhacker 2.0. Let's buy this guy and hopefully, please, for the love of God, make it drive a little bit decent instead of the other one which drove like a submarine. Man, you gotta be real careful with this thing. Oh yes, this thing has some nice speed going on. Alright, coming up next, this crazy thing here. Man, it looks like a like an alien creature bug type of deal. Nice steering. Oh, interesting panels there. Oh, look at all the buttons and stuff. Really? Right, let's test it on that tree. Alright, let's unlock it here. Not sure what that means. Unbranch, I guess. No bad thing about forestry industry in this game, but I just find these cranes a little bit too responsive, a little bit too sensitive, which I don't like personally. Come on, you can do it. Ooh. No. There's no need for all of this. Come on. You know, this map might be very watery. No, absolutely not. Please, for the love of God. Oh, really? Or maybe I'm being silly right now. Should keep that in mind. Come on, you can do it. That was all that was needed. Oh man, that was just... Ooh, I'm sorry about your fence. I need to pass through. Thank you, please. Help, strange guy built his own dam. Oh damn! Wow, and is the water going to...
Well, I'll be. That son of a gun's dam works. Aren't you glad we took the time to help him?
I am super duper happy that I helped him. Is it just me or is the water slowly coming this way? Where is the dam? It's... Damn, it's over there. I like how you use a tractor and a couple of other bits and pieces. Well, I'm not sure if this was all worth it or not. At least, you know, I got a bridge for 20 logs. Alright, it is a new day for me, and holy moly, I've been laying down a ton of roads, and I got like 2 things to share, and then after that, let's just check out more of the map. So, as you guys can see, let's start off with the base. I made like a little side road. I needed some logs anyways for this bridge. I've been making a road all the way up here, because the tunnel, in case we need to do some convoy stuff, we can just, you know, smoothly go that way. Don't have to mess around cramped up in the base. I made a road this way and a side thingy just in case in the future if I need to connect up something. Then I got it this way, all the way this way, and then connected up to the machine yard. So from this spot to that spot, it just rode, no messing around. Anyways, of course I faced some problem. Now before I want to talk about the mobile sand quarry problem, which I have a solution for, I first would like to have a little chat about forestry. Personally, and this is different with everyone, I just don't like the cranes of the timber truck. And the reason why I don't like the crane of the timber truck, because it's way too sensitive, and sometimes I feel like it's way too janky. I want to try to grab a log that is almost falling off, and it's just not grabbing the log. It's just, you know, one of these machines at a fanfare with a claw on it and trying to grab a prize, and it's just not grabbing it. It's working on my nerves. So I had a comment from someone saying, hey, what is quicker, using the timber crane or using the wheel loader with a claw? And I was like, hey, wait a minute, I haven't used the wheel loader with the claw even though I bought it. I'm just going to use this guy, cut down a couple of trees, take care that all of the logs fall onto the same place, then use the wheel battle with the claw pick up a whole pack of logs in once, which is just very nice. And then I got this vehicle here, just bought. I can just drop these logs in here and this thing is fine. And no more messing around with sensitive crane and janky claw and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, all of the other cranes in the game, I just like them. I just don't like the log timber crane. This guy also has a plow up front and a tiny one. I'm not really sure how to use that just yet in what kind of situations. But this works for me because this is the only large off-road cargo vehicle for right now. Anyways, that is all what I wanted to say about the whole logging situation. Now I want to talk about the sand quarry situation. Now, I've been reading a comment on Steam like a month ago. Someone who was saying, I cannot really find sand. Some of the sand look like sand, but it's actually dirt. And I personally was not expecting it to be this difficult, even though I did find a way how you can find sand, which in some cases might be a little logic, but I also had a case where it wasn't making any sense. Now, honest, the sunlight right now is kind of blocking what I want to show you, but I can first start off, of course, with the thing that doesn't make any sense. So I thought, hey, is this sand? It's absolutely not sand. But when I drove here, I just keep spamming my deploy button. And for some reason down here on the asphalt, it deploys itself. It's asphalt, not sand. As you can see, the sand quarry only reaches here, right? And in fact, I did make the road until here and then I stopped, get the sand quarry. It took me a little while to figure things out. But now you can clearly see that there is sand here. Now I actually should bring you to the location, which you can already tell right down here, exposed sand. And it actually took me a little while to figure this out because, well, like I said before, this here also looks like sand-ish. Yeah, this here, there might be some sand in here, right? You might think, maybe. Or how about right down here? Well, apparently there's nothing there is sand. However, down here, I got the same situation. It's a little bit lesser visible, but the idea is a bit the same. The hill gets exposed at the side, sand will come out. Little exploration at the right top / is middle of the map and see what is up. And I feel like Sunken so far is way more difficult than Deluge. And the reason being is Deluge just takes a lot of time because of the mud everywhere, right? And a lot of like these cargo vehicles and convoys will just get stuck here, no doubt. It's gonna take a long time to build a road. Right, thing to keep in mind indeed. Now, broken pipes, we have the Mule 1, which is an absolute beast doing off-roading, so I'm not going to worry about the terrain for that. However, I'm not sure what this is about. A random concrete slab here. Oh, that's an achievement saying find a future reference on Deluge. Oh wow, look at this. Imagine living out here with internet, of course, in the forest, waking up every morning with fresh air, having like a little lake or pond where you can just chill out, or fish for that matter if you like that. Now this might be a nice location for a toy vehicle actually. I haven't found any just yet. I mean, they're not just gonna drop a vehicle randomly in the forest, which, well, thinking about it, there it is. I'm not going to pick up all of these toys, I'm just going to mark them on the map. Right, so from this point on, I went through here, I believe, and then I went through this whole back area. Which, long story short, it's not going to be super duper necessary to build a road all the way up here because it's just one pumping station. But I might just need to take care that there will be a road up here just in case if I need to bring some stuff. That is what I'm trying to say here. Because it seems like it's more than just a pumping station. What in the Fallout is this? Does it use like a bathtub in the world? Ah, that's so weird. Look at it, like a ladder, bathtub, all kinds of piping and stuff. Pumps. Oh, like a shower? Ah, this is so weird, but I love it. Oh man, I'm coughing the lungs out of my body. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it with this. It's gonna be super hot today, and as well as tomorrow. And I still wanna build like a piece of a road for the next episode. Anyways, the next road is gonna go between in here, up here, connected up to this, a little bit like that. Going up here just in case if, and I will just have a little look further ahead because we got this guy, so I might need to fix another road for that too. Anything else out here, I don't think that it's gonna be necessary. Now if you happen to have some more tips and tricks, secrets, Easter eggs or whatever not, you can always let me know down below in the comment section.